Hello everybody and welcome back to Valheim. And as you can see, I have been able to get a little bit of silver. So after our adventure last time with Bunny, I joined an expedition group that went into the mountain to find some silver, and we were able to find some using the trusty stag breaker technique, even though we haven't fought bone mass yet and don't have the wishbone. But I really want to find some more because I want to make myself a sword and a shield out of silver as well. But I do have the wolf cape and I do have the Draugr bow, which is a really awesome bow. So because I am still working on this thing here behind me, I have been putting off a lot of other things like creating myself a really good farm, using some of the planting options that we get from the mods, because yeah, I kind of want to get the tower done before I do all of the exterior, but there is something that is getting really dire, and that is my situation with boar meat, because yeah, I just haven't been running around a lot in the meadows, so I haven't been finding a lot of boars, so I think I should start breeding them. So I need to find a place where I can put a pen for some boars, and then I also need to find some of them. I think though that down there there's a boar stone, so we should probably be able to find some near there. But first, where am I going to put my boars? So actually, I mean, the place where this house is currently would probably be an ideal place for that. So maybe I should make something temporary and then try to move them later. We just really need to get started on the entire thing. So maybe I will put them... yeah, maybe this place isn't the worst, actually. I'm gonna create a pen and make a construction so that the boys are able to find their way inside. Okay, I've made the small pen here, and I think we need some stairs. I think these ones should be good for the piggies to be able to run in. So let's try that. It's possible that there's better methods than what I'm using, but I think what I usually did was I created some floors here. And tried to get the piggies to run up here, and then I destroyed those floors when the piggies were on there. And yeah, and then they fall into the pen and then they are trapped. And that's what we need to do now. So we need to aggro some pigs and get them to run behind us. Okay, so this is the boar stone. And there's some boars back there. Nice. Can I shoot that grayling without hitting the boars? Okay, that scared the boars, of course. Can I get both of them at the same time? That would be ideal. That's just one of them. Where's the other one? Where did the other one go? Come on. Ah, there. Okay. I've got both of them. Eventually I want to get some boars with at least 1 star, maybe even 2, but I don't know if they spawn here. I think you need to be further away from spawn for stronger creatures, some of the stronger creatures. Yeah, piggies, you are doing great. Alright, let's see if you can come up here. One of them is here. Can I get the other one? Yeah, the issue is that they keep running away. Perfect. Nice. Okay, now I just need to throw some food in there and try not to spook them too much, and they should get tame after a while. Okay, I have about half a stack of carrots here. I'm gonna leave that construction here just in case something happens to one of them and we need to get another one. And now I'm gonna leave you guys alone. Alright? And you eat those carrots. They're very good, I promise. Look at those piggies and their little yellow hearts. Hello, guys. Oh, you're still... Okay, you're still mad at me. I see, I see. What does it say? Tameness 30%. Well, it's a start. Well, anyway, while this is happening, I've had enough. I'm going to start putting stuff inside the tower here, even though we don't have a roof and we're going to get, like... My main issue is that we're going to get wet and not going to get any rested bonus while we are in here, because there's no real roof above our heads. But I've had enough with this house here. It's in the way of so many things that I want to do. I really need to put all my stuff inside the tower so that I can demolish this thing. So I am going to start putting things in here. So down here we're going to have the workbench and the forge. And I have thought about maybe potentially if I can put some of the workbench and forge upgrades maybe underneath the floor, or I could also put them on the outside of the tower. But yeah, just so that they're not so in the way. Okay, I've started digging a hole there because I wanted to put at least the stone cutter down there, but maybe potentially some other things as well. I just need to be really careful that I don't dig out anything underneath those iron pole pillars, because then the whole structure is going to become unsound, and we don't want that. We can't have that. Yeah, so see, that's not good. I don't like that. Look at that! I even managed to catch it. Alright, so now it's just a matter of time before they start having little babies. I'm so happy. Okay, so I'm actually quite happy with how this looks. We have our workstation over here, the workbench, the normal one with all the upgrades, I think, at least the ones that I can currently make. And over here is the forge, same with the upgrades, and then we have a wall of chests. And I haven't even filled them all up yet, so we still have space for some new materials. But yeah, you see what I mean? I am wet. It's currently raining outside, and I keep getting wetter. So yeah, that's that's no good. Over here, I'm actually sheltered, and the wetness starts going down. But yeah, everywhere else, yeah, that's no good. Oh look, we actually have 4 piggies now. That's so great. So we have 4 boars. I think they still have some food. I want to try and see how many we can get, because it kind of depends on how much space they have. So maybe they will continue breeding, or maybe they won't. Let's see. I have started demolishing the house here on the sides because I kept needing more wood for more chests. But I will soon be done emptying this out, and then I can demolish this whole part. And I will also be starting on the kitchen right about now, so that we can also get this done, and then we can remove this whole house, and I will be so glad once we do that. Okay, so the hearth goes in the big alcove, or whatever we are calling this thing now. And luckily in this mod pack I can place it on wood. It doesn't have to be on stone. So how far am I going to put that in? I don't want it to like stick out the other side. Huh. Okay, looks like I can't place it on wood after all. But maybe I can add some stone. Hello. Maybe I can add some stone supports underneath. Okay, so if I put something like this underneath here, my hope is that this will be enough so that we can place the hearth on top of it. Let's try it out. Okay, let's see. What does it say? It's yellow? So far, so good, it looks like. Now I'm wondering, does the same go for the fire pits? Because otherwise we need to add some more supports. The fire pit looks fine on here. I mean, to be honest, it's a bit weird to have a fire on a wooden floor, but that's just how things are here in the Witchy Tower. Alright, so I've put this to the side so that I can add the butcher's table next to it. Like, this is looking nice, I think. And then I need to get the materials for the spice rack. And there we have the spice rack, and I just love how it looks. I think it's super pretty, and I really like to use it for other kinds of decorations as well. And I think it also has a really witchy vibe, which of course fits perfectly here. Okay, and in the other big alcove, I think I'm going to put the fermenting barrels. And then in this one, we do have something that I haven't built yet. First we need a fire though. And that is the grill. And this is a really, really cool looking thing. And it does have an upgrade item, which is the oven. And that's a bit tight. So maybe I should actually put that over there. I think I'm going to change that. Yeah, the fermenting barrels fit just fine in here. You can't see the window anymore, but who cares? So I can put the grill over here. All right, I think that's really cool. Again, it's a bit weird to have that on a wooden floor, but I don't mind. It's magic. Okay, so we have the griddle, we have the pot, we have the hearth with the iron cooking station, we have the fermenters, and we have the grill. And I just noticed that we didn't leave any space for the prep table, which is quite important. This thing. So I think one of the small alcoves will be enough for that, but I think I need to try and see if I can fit the griddle in with those things in here, so that we can have some more space over there. I mean, I should have known that we would have some space issues with this design of the kitchen, but let's see if we can make it work. Maybe we can. Okay, so this worked, so we can make some space on the other side for the prep table. Okay, wonderful. Now I just need to think about where I'm going to put all the chests that we're going to need. I might be making some shelves and just putting them up on the sides to not remove the floor space, because yeah, we need that for running around. Okay, so it's a bit tricky putting these chests up here, but I think that's gonna look good and it's going to work fine. But yeah, we are a little bit cramped up here. So I've been like continually demolishing this house because I keep needing more wood for all the chests that I'm making, because I'm finally getting proper like storage like I did in the crafting section. I'm also building lots of storage up in the kitchen. Oh, there's some wood up there. I need to get that somehow. And we can see the fire going through the floor. Well, that's special. Okay. But I need to keep in mind that I don't currently have living quarters up in the tower. So nothing that gives me a lot of comfort. So I still have that here, of course, and no bed. And beds also need roofs over them. So yeah, I can't demolish everything just yet. But yeah, as I said, I keep needing more wood. So maybe it's also time to just chop a bit more. Yeah, of course. Okay, so I've made progress with the chests. I put most of them up, and I think that's as many as we need currently. And I've put them in some like general categories. So like there's some chests where there's more than one type of thing inside, because we have these chest extensions, so that they have 15 slots instead of 10. Yeah, and now I really want to start filling them up. And so I'm going to use the new space that I have now that part of the house is gone and plant a bit more, I think. Let's also look after our piggies. So we have 6 of them now. That's very nice. I think that's probably like the maximum that we can get in this small space. But that's perfectly fine for me. And now comes the ugly part. I'm going to slaughter some of them till I have only 2 and then start the breeding process again. All right, I've been doing some farming. My tower still looks like a spaceship landed up there. And today is the day that we're going to fight Bone Mass. But we still have some time before that fight. And I think it's going to be very funny because I think everyone is now rocking silver armor except for me, basically. But I think that also means that the fight is probably going to be over really soon, really quickly. Except if Grimer does something again, like spawn in 5 of them at once or something. But I'm looking forward to the chaos of everyone being on at the same time. So I wanted to go chop some wood so I could continue building, and I had a portal on the mountain with some untouched meadows just below. The terrain was treacherous and there were enemies around. And that was it for me. Alright, well, I need to take at least a frost potion with me to fix that. And then hope I can get my stuff. Alright, I died over here. I hope the wolf is still not still there. And the drakes. Oh yeah, they're all still there. Let's see if I can grab my stuff and then run. That's definitely not good. Where is my grave? There it is. Alright, I've got all my stuff. Now I'm just gonna run. Oh no, there's a wolf. Oh. Just gonna try and outrun everyone. Try to not go towards that boar. Oh, the wolf is still directly on my tail. I think I got rid of them. Let's get dressed. Whew. Oh, I'm glad I managed to get my stuff back. And not die again. Nothing worse than a death loop. And look at that! Bees! I actually came over here because I wanted to explore the meadows and just chop some wood in peace, which you can most easily do in the meadows. And this part actually hasn't been explored quite yet. So I was hoping to also find some bees, and I did. Nice. This village looks spooky. It's got really big buildings, which makes me think this might be a Draugr village. Yeah, it is. Alright. Let's not get too close to that then. So that was really annoying, but at least I managed to get some wood so that I can continue building. But before I do that, I actually want to talk about some new things we have on the server. So we have added some new mods, and they do a few different things. So one of them actually makes a stronger mobs spawn, so we can actually get mobs with like up to I think 5 stars. So I'm a bit worried about that because I was just starting to feel secure in like the swamp, and also I was feeling pretty secure in the Black Forest already. But if we run into like a 5-star brute, Grey Dwarf brute, or like a 5-star troll, or even a 3-star troll, like that's making me a little bit worried. And maybe I should have been a lot more careful there in the mountain already, given that we could have met some way more gnarly enemies than what we met, and even them I couldn't handle. Then mobs will also be respawning in dungeons, which is quite cool, particularly because of the Fenris hair that I've been wanting to get for my Fenris armor, because that is basically a non-renewable resource, or used to be before we added the mod that makes the mobs respawn. Because now the wolves are also going to drop the Fenris hair, so now we can get more of that. Because otherwise, like on a server with so many people on, there's just not going to be enough for everyone otherwise. And then the final thing that we added is a backpack, and I want to try making that. And for that, I need to make some bronze nails first. There, explorer's backpack. So let's try that. Okay. So how do I use it? Oh, I can open it and then I can put additional stuff in there. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, that's going to be helpful, I think. It's a bit... I was hoping that it would just like give me additional inventory slots and that would be it. But yeah, it's definitely useful. Well, everyone, I just reviewed my footage and look at the time. So the bone mass fight is going to have to wait until the next episode. And make sure to tune back in for that because it's going to be a fun one. As always, thank you very much for watching and I will see you next time. Bye bye.